So, I had pretty bad luck with those random maps. I don't know if I should even use them. Should I? You know what? Let's just do a random map for this game. Therodos. Okay, we want one other guy in the water. Just one guy. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. Is 5 too much? Let's put one more guy. So I'll play on Mighty. I'm a bit rusty. Should I play Most? Nah, I'll play Mighty. I'm too rusty right now. I haven't played Dominions in a while. Well, at least played a long game for a couple of hours. But hey. Okay. So where we go, let's create the map. Yes, we're playing as Therodos. No, we're loading our god Ulysses. So I'll leave those at default. I'll turn on scroll graphs so I'm not too bored and I can look at my enemy. Research will be standard. Renaming is allowed. Okay, should I do a Conquer All Games or a Thrones of Ascension? Knowing myself, if I put it on Conquer All, I might end up bailing towards the end if the game stretches on too long. So let's put Thrones of Ascension. We're 6 players, there's 6 level 1 thrones. Let's put another level 2 throne, so that gives us a total of Ascension points of 8. Maybe one more. Yeah, okay. So 9 Ascension points, 6 required to win. So that's fair enough. Maybe too many, but whatever. Okay. So now let's generate the map. I haven't played Dominions in a while. I've been playing some Heroes of Might and Magic, but Ubisoft has destroyed one of my favorite franchises. I have a friend who keeps trying to tell me about, oh, 5 is a good game. It's not bad, I'll admit it, but I still like the first few games a bit better. Like the second one and the third one more specifically. That's about Heroes of Might and Magic. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, there's one throne in the sea. Rest of the thrones are on the land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 7 sea provinces. So from what I'm guessing, there's probably another guy in the sea around there or something. Oh, that's a pretty good province because people won't really be going straight to our capital, but we get to send units from sea to land to all of those guys. You can see by the lines right there. You press 8 to do that, by the way. This capital province is connected to all of those land provinces, which is good. I'll get to expand quite easily. So for turn 1, there's not much to do. We're gonna put our god on research. We're gonna put our additional commander on research. We're gonna put the F4 on become prophet, because from what I read, the more of the candles that they have, the more units they'll be able to call. Therodos is a free spawn nation, which means those guys will eventually spawn per round, but they also have that handy unit called the F4, what you can summon with the 8 death gems. Already researched in Conjuration at level 0, so it's your national spells. One of them brings a Philosopher like I was describing, and the other one brings the F4. So that's what we need basically on turn 1. There's nothing much to do. I'm not gonna use mercenaries, and even though if I wanted to, I can't do it right now because we have land mercenaries. So we're gonna tell our pretender and our commander to research for alteration. The reason why we're heading for alteration so early is to be able to get skeletal body and then quicken self, which is enough for our pretender to expand safely on his own. And just when I say that, when I'm gonna actually send them, he's gonna get really misfortunate and get afflictions and die. But anyways, that's how the game is. So we want to recruit one of those dactyls immediately. There's no real reason to it, but you can't really recruit a lot of Amelia. She's a okay researcher, but it's better to get those guys out because we want to get ready to site search. Actually, let me see if I can get. No, I can't. Okay, so yeah. And building the Melia will also take away resources from you building your curators. Anyways, so we're gonna build one of those dactyl. So what I was saying is, you see, both of those guys are slow to recruit, and getting death from him is fairly hard. It's one chance on 3, on 5. Oh my bad, I can't count. One chance on 5 to get 1 level of death, and he's slow to recruit. So realistically, you average 1 every. Actually, I don't know probabilities. I'll just randomly say 1 every 10 turns. But if one of you is a statistician out there, correct me, please. But I'm not too good at statistics. But it takes a long time, unless you get lucky. But yeah, and that's it for turn 1. So that's what I like about playing luck. And turmoil. Magic gems have been found in the prime of the season. Nature gems plus 12 happened in Therodos itself. Oh, what did I do? When I was showing people that he can call specters, I forgot to turn him into a prophet. Boo. Well, that's okay. Okay, so that should be ready to move out. Get more curators. Okay, now. The trick with Therodos is we want a coastal coastal fort as soon as possible. This is due to the reason that once you build the fort on a coastal province, you will get new units, the coastal units. I'll show them to you as soon as I create a fort. Actually, I might be heading to either over here or over here. From when it says it just has light infantries, I suspect they have knights too around, but especially if it's a farmland. Farmland would really help us because we're fairly broke already by playing turmoil. And just an example that I wanted to show you, you see most capitals start at 15,000 population. One turn 2, they're already at 14,480. So yeah, those guys are technically dying pretty fast. I can't count right now. 10%. Okay, whatever. Anyways, okay, so we'll send her over. Militia's light infantries, archers, light infantries. I'm scared that they have knights in there, so I'll send her to Ironwood Forest instead, straight up. The formation that I use for those guys is fairly simple. I'll put the curators at the back on God Commander. I'll tell the commander to cast Blessing twice and keep casting spells. We don't have any. Well, actually, an air shield would be bad, just in case. You never know about stray arrows. To be honest, no one knows about stray arrows. That's how I lost a multiplayer game really badly. It was turn 2 expansion. Random arrow shoots straight into my commander. And I had one of the most horrible expansions I had in a multiplayer game ever. So, those guys are your hoplites. They're line fighters, similar to Arcocephal, which means you can switch their formation to whatever you want, and they won't really get a moral penalty, except for skirmish, because that happens with skirmish. For example, see, I'm telling them to put themselves in a line formation, and the moral is still at +2. I'm gonna tell them to keep in a box, hold and attack closest, fire closest, because they have javelins, so we're gonna put them a bit further at the back. Secondly, this recruitable commander, the Melia, is really good, because just innately she has +1 bonus for up to 3 squads, and she has inspirational on top of it. So, when you look at your units having moral of 15, or 14, it's pretty good. And she's recruitable almost everywhere, can research when she has nothing to do, so she's a really handy unit otherwise as a commander. Okay, so let us head towards turn 2. So finally we have a prophet. Let's look at the battle. I'm gonna put it on triple speed right there. See, bless happens when those guys get berserk, head towards the enemy. Bunch of militias cannot kill, get one-shotted. Okay, so but there we go. Alright, enemy is already broken, running away. Our units, I don't think we got a casualty yet. Yup, that was pretty easy. Yeah, we got a casualty, a javelin guy. Well, alright, so since it's the third turn, and there seems to be nothing wrong about heavy cavalry here. So, oh nice. Oh wow, that's a good magic site. That's perfect. Okay, so let's just head in there. Same formation. Oh, what happened? Oh, I have +3 morale. Oh, nice. Our commander Vermelia went into the Hall of Fame, had Vela, so now she can lead even more units and be even more inspiring. So now we have people running around with a morale of 15 outside of their home province. That's pretty high actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So here's our guy who's finally a prophet. Tell him to call more specters over. We got our first master smith. As you can see, those guys get high earth. Quite some lightning magic, but most of the time when I recruit those guys, they end up having earth and either water or air magic. The original plan with them was to get 2 enchantment free to summon and live in Gargle. Let's hope if we can do that properly. Oh, see, I'm missing gold to recruit a crit. Yeah, let's get another commander. Oh, it's our god is not ready to go and move and stuff. Yeah, so this time I'm getting a commander to be able to move the units away from here. Probably recruit a commander just to let's get some archers actually while we're at it. Recruit a commander and some archers to help out on expansion and to get a commander to build a fort in the short future, but right now I'm really broke. So not much else to do on this turn. Probably gonna. That's good. There's Amazons right there. I forgot which type of Amazon they are. Amber Amazons. So we can get fire and astral if I'm not mistaken from them. Here they look pretty weak. Those barbarians might be kind of annoying to kill, so that's why we're gonna research some We're gonna recruit some archers while we're at it. Should I care about? Well, that looks like an easy province to take too. That one's a bit harder because of the Kraken and the sea trolls. So yeah, we're gonna keep expanding towards the right-ish. Maybe then jump back in the sea and go towards the left and pop back out. As soon as we're done researching a few stuffs while we're good, that's gonna be good. Okay, he only has a protection of 30 and an encumbrance of 1. So should I get him something cool? Should we forge him something? That fool. Okay, let's. I guess I can forge him. If I get him this, he's gonna have really low defense. He already has low defense. Oh man. Yeah, I guess that's not gonna hurt. Get him one of those right there. Yeah. Everything's good. All right, next turn. So let's head off to Whiteport. Full speed. All perfect. No heavy cavalries. That's what I was scared of. So that's awesome. Okay. Perfect. Yup. All good. 0 casualties again. That's really good. We got a nice province with a 10,000 population before we start dying out. That's gonna add up pretty fast. We're gonna move the commander here, get his archers here, and actually, we're gonna move the commander with his archers, and there's more expensive archers here. Oh, we got scouts! Perfect, perfect. I like having scouts around. I'm gonna get a bit more archers over here. keep expanding onto the deer tribes. They're fairly weak, so that's not gonna be such a big problem for us. 1 hour defense 9, protection is at 22. The head has no protection. The encumbrance would be probably at encumbrance at 3 is not so bad. Yeah, not so bad. The thing is that, oh yeah, the one reason why I took this guy to expand is that his torch is pretty OP. Like this thing, it's pretty OP. It's like having a firebrand. But the biggest problem I've seen with him is that he has really low defense, and his encumbrance is not really a problem. But the low defense kind of is. He picks up afflictions pretty fast if you're not being careful. So we're gonna put him on research. Should we get him a helmet? Yeah, let's get him a helmet, right? Because with my luck, he's gonna lose his head. Lol. Okay. So right after alteration, we're gonna head towards enchantment, because for enchantment, what's handy for our god is that he will get to use water shield underwater. And for me personally, I wanted to try using claymans and terracotta armies, so as a way to compensate for me probably not having an army in the future. We'll probably need to summon everything. Oh yeah, and just put 1 defense all the time so a scout can just take your province. So okay, research will be at level 2, then bad guy will have an armor and a helmet. We'll be able to probably either go somewhere down there or go into the sea and beat up random people. So bad girl, ups, give her the cuirates, give her the other spectral to meet up with the main army. Press Y here to be able to see all the commanders heading into that province. Do those, come here, do the same god commander, control 1, press 1 to then share the spell directly, put at the back, and then fire closes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem, and we're broke again, so let's just, yeah, that's one problem to run in all the time with Therodos. Money is always needed here. Alright, that should be good. Let's play one more turn and we'll take a break from there. Getting a scout. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Actually, let me check if I can somehow get myself a smith. Oh wow, that's bad. Okay. Okay, we're really broke today. That's not good. Not good, not good. Anyways, alright, let's head off to the next turn. So in the late summer, in the first year of the Ascension Wars, the Battle of Murforth. Super speed. So as you can see right now, they're blessed, have an attack of 18 from my buff. That's we come at 13, berserk plus 3, 15, blessed plus 2. No, 16 also to 18, yeah. And what I was telling about the, oh, I was wrong. The berserk actually removes -3 and the bless adds +2 back, so in the end it's still good. As you can see, but with the bless and their original strength, they can literally one-shot most human independents with one swoop, which is really good, which means we'll clean the indies pretty fast. Okay, so we got a new province, many long deads, barbarians again. Send these guys to scout, more scouts. No money for a fort yet, it's at 500. Okay, getting a few more archers. Transfer the units. where should we go next? So we're doing pretty good. I don't know if it's worth heading for those barbarians towards the east, because one thing that I noticed playing as Therodos and any free spawn nation and population kill is that as soon as your dominion starts spreading to the enemy, they'll declare war on you because you're killing them. Yeah, but then again, probably will happen in a multiplayer game too. Everyone will be like, oh no, he's like the AMO of early age, so let's just everyone gank him. That's probably what's gonna happen. That one's easy, so let's get the easy ones first. More research. Here you go, sir. Have a helmet for yourself. Militia and Shamblers, it's usually easy. Sea Trolls and Tritons. Yeah. Let's play safe and do a joint attack with our god and those guys. Put our god in front. Tell him to skeletal. What? Wait, what happened here? Oh right, I told him to forge something. God damn it. That's what happens when you do last minute changes. You tend to forget that you did them. But anyways, hold the card itself, hold that closes. There we go, fine. Like that, it's gonna be fine. Okay. I guess we'll move him back there to get more archers. More archers, not gonna hurt us. I wanna get the Master Smith. We'll have to get ready to site search pretty soon. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and we'll take a break from here. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and as always, if you like the content, just like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for more Dominions 4 videos. I'll be playing this Let's Play on my free time and uploading them, so hope to see you guys soon, and like the video, subscribe. Thank you.